this is Liam from Darkstar Painting and welcome back to episode 2 of the Cult Mechanicum review. In this review we'll be doing troops and maybe the elites if we have enough time. So let's get into it. First of all, troops, 150 points, and you get the breeches. The Cataphren breeches. Now I like the looks of these models. I really do like the look of these models. They are fantastic. And to be fair, they are expensive in points. For 150 for free, so that's 50 a piece, but they are a really good troop choice. So first of all, stat line. You got weapon skill 3, ballistics 3, strength toughness 5, 2 wounds, initiative 3, 1 attack, leadership 8, and a 3+ armor save. They have got Cataphren breacher plate, which is the 3 of armor save, heavy arc rifle, which is pretty sweet. Heavy 2 haywire weapon, yes please. Arc claw, which is also haywire melee attacks. And the conticles of the Omnissiah, and very bulky. Now, you wouldn't expect them to be anything less than very bulky, to be fair. They are literally Centurions on tank tracks, in terms of what they are by model. They're Centurions on steroids, in my opinion. But you've got, heavy battle servitors. Models with this special rule cannot make run moves, but can fire up to 2 weapons in each shooting phase. Furthermore, models with this special rule counter stationary when firing heavy or salvo weapons, even if they moved in the previous movement phase, and are allowed to charge in the same turn they fired rapid fire heavy or salvo weapons. Now that doesn't affect these ones too much, but it does affect the destroyers, and we'll go through that later. May include up to 9 additional breaches, 50 points a model. To run them 3 and then an extra 9, that's 12 models at 50 points each. That's a lot of points. But the torsion cannon, now that is a good gun. It is strength 8, AP 1, but does D3 wounds or D3 hull points. Now however guys, multiple wounds D3 has finally hit Warhammer 40k. And then you've got the hydraulic claw, which I'm not 100% sure what that does off the top of my head, but we'll go through it. Next of all in the troop choice, you've got the destroyers. 165 points, a little bit more expensive, but I like my shooting a lot in Warhammer 40k. So I'm really looking forward to fielding at least 2 units of these. 2 units of 5 is what I'm going to probably go for in my army. 1 of each weapon type, because grav cannons, that's all I can say really. Anyways, they are weapon skill 3, ballistics 3, strength toughness 5, 2 wounds, 3 initiative, 1 attack, leadership 8, but only 4+ save. So they've only got Cataphren demiplate. Their standard weapon is a plasma culverin. The plasma culverin is a 24-inch range plasma cannon, but it is heavy too. Heavy too. Now, if you're one of them types of people that are scared to use plasma guns because of the gets hot rule, this will terrify you. But I'm not one of them people. I was originally an orc player. My reaction to using dangerous weapons was, hey ho, let's go for it. And hey, that's why I rolled a double 6 on me shock attack gun back in the day and scattered it over Gazgul tent knobs. Yeah. Instant, just wipe off the table. My own squad, cost me the game. But it was fun. Anyways, they're very bulky. Once again, you wouldn't expect anything less. And they've got the canticles of the Omnissiah. They've got the same rule, the heavy battle servitors rule, which allows them to fire 2 weapons, or charge after firing rapid fire heavy or salvo weapons, or fire heavy or salvo as if they stood still, but they cannot run. Now, that doesn't make that much of a difference to them, other than carrying their heavy weapons. But with these, it does. Now, the reason being is because they've got 2 range weapons. They have a phosphor blaster. Now a phosphor blaster, like I said in the last one, reduces the incoming cover save by 1 for that phase. So You're firing your weapons with these. You're firing your secondary weapon as well. Then the cover save is reduced by 1. That's it. Let's have a look. Plasma cannons with heavy 2, 5, 10 plasma cannon shots. Yeah, that's happy days with the cover save gone. That's going to do a lot of damage. But here's what I like a lot. Yes, for 5 points more, but look, 3 for the heavy grav cannon. Now think of it this way. Is your life plagued by tough monstrous creatures that have a good armor save? Like, I don't know, say the Dark Eldar Corpse Thief formation. It's toughness 7 monstrous creatures with 3 wounds and a 3 up armor save and a 4+ feel no pain. That gets backed by yet another formation. I cannot remember what you call it, but it's a Kronos, a Talos, and an Homunculus. And that allows them to re-roll a 4+ feel no pain of a result of a 1. That unit is impossible to wound with anything. I spent a game, I threw 2 squads of 20 Orc Boys, 1 squad of 10 Knobs with Hobboss and a Power Claw, and 2 squads of 12 Orc Boys. All the Knobs had Power Claws, they all died in 4 turns. And only 1 Talos was wounded and killed. It was ridiculous. But Grav Cannons, now they can fire the Grav Cannons at salvo 6 at all times. Grav Cannons, salvo 6, that's lots of shots. 6 per servitor. That's 25, 30 shots for 5, which is what I'm going to be running. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s, AP 2. Now that is a thumbs up in my eyes. Again, if you're plagued by gargantuan monstrous creatures, they're not poisoned, so they do wound on whatever the armor save of the monstrous creature is. So say if you're stuck against the Wraith Knight by Eldar, wounded on 3s, take a big squad of 12 of these, all with Grav Cannons, and that Wraith Knight is going to die. I don't care what anyone says, it will die. But that is these. The Phosphor Blaster is a Cognos Flamer. It is worth probably taking a few Cognos Flamers, because a Cognos Flamer is a Flamer. But, as an Overwatch, you don't roll D3. What you do is you roll a straight up 3 dice to wound. That's it. 3 dice to wound. Absolutely awesome. These guys, my new favourite troops choice. Absolutely love them to bits. Yes, the armor saves are a bit shocking, but we'll go through a few tactics I have in mind later on in the reviews. Absolutely love them to bits. Really can't wait to get the models opened and get them painted and get them on the field. But we're talking August before I get my army on the go. And it's just turned June now, so yeah. I mean, I'm getting a few models, but yeah. Anyways, I'm starting to babble, so we'll move on to the next books. The next ones, the Elites. Now, I don't know what to think of these, if I'll be truly honest with you. They are cheap in comparison to what else is in this Codex. But I don't know. Right, let's start off with these ones. Yep. The Fulgurite Electro Priests. 90 points for 5. Also, guys, I do apologise about my reading. I am dyslexic and I am trying. Weapon skill 4, ballistics 3, strength toughness 3, 1 wound, initiative 3, 2 attacks, leadership 9. That is pretty good leadership compared to what I've seen so far. But how many points are they each? They are 18 for no armor save. Just feel no pain. I'm not sure if I like that, if I'll be truly honest with you, but their staff weapon does give them +1 strength and instant death on a roll of a 6. So they do have their use, but I don't know if I'll be getting any, to be honest. Well, they've got a 5 up invulnerable save as well. But yep, we get Siphon Vigor. If a unit that contains 1 or more models with this special rule completely destroy an enemy unit, i.e. causes the last model in the enemy unit to be removed as a casualty in the assault phase, all Voltiggeist fields in the unit confer a 3+ invulnerable save instead of a 5+ invulnerable save. Okay. They have a 5+ invulnerable save as standard, and if they kill an enemy unit, they get a 3+. Is that for the rest of the game? Until the end of the battle. That's for the rest of the game. Okay, maybe I might have been very hasty to say that I don't like these guys. I still feel as though 18 points might be a bit overpriced for them. But with instant death on a 6, wound of a 6, yeah, I might get some. We'll see. We'll see. If several units with this special rule are involved in multiple combat, be sure to resolve each unit's close combat attack separately to determine which, if any, of the units completely destroy an enemy unit. So basically, that's to say, you can't put 5 of these units together, charge them in, 1 destroys the enemy unit, and all 5 get a 3+ invulnerable save. It's the unit that destroys the enemy unit that gets the 3+ invulnerable save. Yeah, I can see their use, but 18 points a model. This book, other than the HQ, is proven to be expensive models in terms of points. And let's face it, they are quite flimsy until they get their 3+ invulnerable save, then they become crazy. The other guys. The Corpus Carry Electro Priests, same points. In my opinion, look cooler than the other ones, but looks aren't everything of it. Let's see what we've got. Weapon skill 3, ballistics 4, so they are literally swapped over the stats from there. Weapon skill 4, ballistics 3. Weapon skill 3, ballistics 4. Strength toughness 3, 1 wound, initiative 3, 2 attacks, leadership 9. And they are the same price. Do they have the same rule? No, they don't. They do not, but they do have the Voltiggeist field anyway, so yes they do. Sorry. But we have electrostatic gauntlets, which are twin pistols, not twin links, sorry. They are 2 pistols, and they've got the, well, they don't have a gunslinger special rule, but they can fire both. Shock. Whenever a model in this special rule makes an attack with its electrostatic gauntlets in the shooting phase, the assault phase, each 2 hit roll of the 6 causes 2 additional hits. Snapshots never can cause additional hits as a result of this special rule. So basically, this is the Necron rule. What's it called? Tesla. This is the Necron Tesla rule coming to the Imperium. Now, yeah, I can see the use, but they are pistols. That is quite limited range. But still, if you get them involved in the combat and they get a 3+ invulnerable save, hey-oh, they're going to be quite nasty. They could do a lot of damage to horde armies like orcs, Tyranid swarms. But yeah, Zealots, not one of my favourite special rules, but yeah, but Feel No Pain, always useful. And Canticles of the Omnissiah are really, really useful, but until I go through that, unless any of you guys already know what it is, you're going to have to wait. Anyways, so what's next? Now I'm going to end this video here and start up as another video to review over the heavy supports and review over the formations. Now the heavy supports are quite interesting, so I'll definitely leave it for another video. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, have fun.